Karma never forgets an address, beautiful people. It always finds the house no matter where you move. Meghan Markle may have traveled the world, may have gone from gutter to royalty, back to gutter. And there's one thing that remained constant, and that was Rachel Meghan Markle. And her true colors are shining through. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Is much appreciated, beautiful people.
Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their disrespect. They can do whatever they want and they can say whatever they want. But the moment you react, they blow up.
I keep saying that Meghan Markle may have gone from the gutter, married into the most famous family in the world, have had access to palaces and everything else. But that was just geography. The real Meghan Markle remained. And what we see of the real Meghan Markle is that she's a mediocre, non-talented, dumb, incredibly narcissistic, a person who clearly has never done anything for herself in her life and has had others bail her out every time. And this time, Netflix is not going to bail her out. And it is absolute. You know what? I should stop saying shocking, because I mean, it's shocking for most of us, the stupid stunts that Meghan Markle pulls. And just when you think that, okay, maybe now she learned her lesson and she's going to do something good, it just gets worse. And this is why every time sometimes I start out a video, I go, it's shocking. But at this point, it would be shocking if she did something that's correct. And we're going to get into so many things as to why Netflix has finally decided to do what they did. And Harry, oh, poor Harry. Do you guys remember when Meghan did this video on Instagram announcing that the cat is out of the bag? Let's just listen for a little bit what she says.
In 2 weeks, my show is coming out, which I'm so excited for. And also my business, which I think there's been a lot of curiosity about. Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood. It's a nickname for Santa Barbara. But it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute lie. The reason why she had to walk away from this, and the reason why Netflix is so angry, so you know, she let go, she abandoned American Riviera Orchard on March 1st of this year, because she was still hoping that she would get it approved. And I'll tell you why she couldn't get it approved, for two reasons, basically. Two reasons, two companies. And the fact that she just lied to you and to your face right then and there. And the fact that people are confused. Why is this woman saying that she's going live with her brand today, which was, or April 2nd, whatever the hell the day it was, whatever. So I'm going to show you why Meghan Markle lied to you and why really she had to leave the brand. And the reason has nothing to do with that it was limiting her to only things grown in that area. Absolute BS, because Harry and David, the company who blocked her from opposed her, they basically opposed her. And they're not even based in California, but they do have a jam that is called American Riviera Jam, and it's trademarked. So they opposed it. And then also you have this company here, you can see it right here, American Riviera. But guess where it's based? It's based in Florida. So Meghan Markle right then and there has just lied to you guys. It's not because, oh, you know what's limiting. No, that's absolute BS. And I'm going to tell you what happened and what it's happening now and why Netflix, quite frankly, had enough. And I am glad that for once, this is the world that is crumbling around them. And there is something very, very interesting that I am going to tell you that nobody has talked about either. Now, Meghan Markle's trademark for the pancake mixes has been authorized to be published for opposition. That doesn't mean that it's trademark registered. It's still about 3 to 6 months away from it if nobody opposes the registration or the trademark, which we know that in the case of American Riviera Orchard, people did oppose it. And Meghan had sent those baskets to Kris Jenner, who published it on her stories on Instagram, just like she's doing right now, sending it to Kris Jenner again, to some other people, and they're unpacking and unpacking it everywhere. So I'm going to tell you what happens right now. Successful examination concludes when the application is approved for publication. But I know what you mean, publication. And I think this is where we're going to tell you how stupid Meghan Markle is. Publication is that if approved, your mark is published in the Trademark Official Gazette for 30 days. This allows others to oppose your registration, which is exactly what happened to Meghan Markle with American Riviera Orchard. Opposition: if someone opposes a legal proceeding ensues before the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board, potentially adding months or year to the process. If no opposition is filed, or if you prevail in an opposition, your mark registers. This usually occurs about 3 months after publication. So to me, is either Meghan Markle is such an imbecile that she doesn't understand the difference between being approved for publication in the Gazette and having having her brand trademarked. I mean, and I say this with no malice at all, but I'm showing you. I'm showing you directly from the website, okay? This is a server. You can see that it is today's date, the 25th. You can see the time, 2025, April 4th at 9:22 a.m. Okay, it tells you here, approved by the examining attorney for publication, but has not yet published for opposition. So that means that it hasn't even been published in the Gazette. The goods are mixes for bakery goods, cookie mixes, biscuit mixes, crepe mixes. You see, on April 2nd, it was approved for publication, but not to the public, but to be published on the Gazette. So people around the world and companies around the world can choose to say, wait a minute, I have a company that's called as ever, or very close to it, that also does mixes. So therefore, you enter an opposition phase. So Netflix, Ted Sarandos, Meghan had promised them that she had all the paperwork in order. And as soon as she was told that it was ready to be made public, she immediately contacted Netflix and said that her trademark was ready. Forget the trademark, guys. Forget the trademark. I am shocked. I mean, I keep saying shocked because I see YouTubers and the press talking about the branding and everything, but they don't talk that her food is not approved by the Food Administration. I mean, and she has made her staff and employees sign an NDA that they cannot disclose where the goods are processed and manufactured. That should send a huge red flag to people, because she could be the manufacturer that she's hiring could be next to a pig plant, or might not be meeting the legal requirements, the safety sanitary requirements. The fruit could be riddled with pesticides. You don't know, because she fails to disclose that. And this is why none of her products are FDA approved. And anybody who's buying her products, but this is another you, who is actually buying her products, because so far I've only seen celebrities who have received the cases show them, and of course the labels say nothing, and Sussex Squad that she has sent them to, and one YouTuber that says that she was able to buy pretty much everything except one thing. She's the only one, and I've asked everywhere, because I was trying to buy it within 2 minutes of the website going live, and it just kept taking me to a 404 the break that I couldn't access it. And that usually happens because I'm sure she made her website live, but then within 2 or 3 minutes she was changing the code to sold. I am shocked that this YouTuber managed to get it, and good for her. I hope she posts a picture of the label, because I don't care about what everything looks. And this is what Netflix either didn't care for, because what they care for is that first it was trademarked. Netflix is supposed to have Isn't it? Aren't they supposed to be distributing in 2 malls? Yet they didn't distribute anything, did they? Where are the products in the mall that they've been waiting for this launch that's around us, and it's very it's around us? Who put an end to all this BS that Meghan Markle is pulling? Because this is absolutely insane, guys. I know that has been said that Snow Commerce is the people manufacturing her products, but that is not true. They are the middlemen who you can see that they do a lot of stuff. They do the Sopranos, Marble Defenders, they do all kinds of things, okay? But they are the middlemen who, for example, they're a one-stop shop. Oh, can you please work out on my website? Can you please help me get a manufacturing company for my products? But you have to, at the end of the day, they don't have the factory where they're processing the Meghan Markle's jams. They don't. They hire out companies that are manufacturers. So Meghan Markle, so the fact that she has them there is because they're managing their brand, her brand, and they're helping her with everything, but they're not the official manufacturers of her jam. And I'm getting to the thick of it, guys, because this is, for example, the FDA, because people are still saying that Meghan Markle doesn't need this. FDA administers the FPLA with respect to foods, drugs, cosmetics, and medical devices. FDA requires the statement of the place of business, and you can see manufacturer, packer, or distributor, to include the street address, city, state, and zip code, unless the street address is shown in a current city directory or telephone directory, in which case it may be omitted, but you still need to put the zip code. In addition, if listen to this, because this is if the name and address are not that of the manufacturer, the name must be preceded by phrases such as manufactured for. In this case, it would be manufactured for as ever and distributed by as ever and Netflix or other appropriate wording. And then they give you the code regulation. And you still need to put in the label who it is, where it comes from, and in the barcode. And this is why Netflix is livid. Because remember how they said that the whole thing of the with Love Meghan was because she had promised them that she had registered successfully and trademarked successfully American Riviera Orchard. And we saw that she literally lied to Netflix. She never had it trademarked because she faced the position as soon as the trademark gazette published it. She got a position from American Riviera in Florida and from Harry and David, who have trademarked American Riviera Jam. And that's why it failed. Okay. And now she has said to Netflix that she has successfully trademarked and registered the company. But again, that's the least of the issues that she has. Her food is not approved by the FDA, which means it's not safe to eat because you don't know where that comes from. So they called her up, and as usual, and in perfectly usual Meghan fashion, it's like, it's going to be okay. Because she feels, or she's used to people bailing her out. The royal family covering up the bullying allegations that went on for at least the 2 years that she was present there. On the set of Suits, covering up the bullying allegations. The Reitman's people, when she did the ads for the Reitman company in Canada, at least the people that are the first production company that was recording the commercial for Reitman's in Canada, at least they spoke out on Facebook and they called her a bully and a nightmare. So there are a few people. We have Dr. Chandauka, because make no mistake that this debacle with Dr. Chandauka, it's because of Meghan. It's because Meghan could not put up with a black woman. I'm not going to say Meghan is another black woman because Meghan is not a black woman. Meghan Markle is a mixed race person. She's not even biracial, because her father has like Scottish, Irish, German. Her mother has white, black. She even has some sort of Latin American as well, mulatto. So she's not biracial. Barack Obama is biracial. His mother is pure white and his father is black. He's biracial. Meghan Markle is a white woman of mixed race, just like the Kardashians. Okay. So she's a mixed race woman. But when you have that scandal and those words with the racism claim that the brand is too toxic, people don't want to do that. They don't want to be affiliated. But the worst part of it all is that now she's peddling dangerous food to people. The good thing is, as far as I know, only one YouTuber was able to purchase the food because nobody else in the world has come out and said that is not a Sussex squad or that it hasn't been sent the goods and packages by Meghan. And not everybody who have been sent the packages have posted them. So it is something very interesting, and I am glad that Ted Sarandos has finally canceled because now, yes, they recorded the 16 episodes last year because it was supposed to be with American Riviera Orchard, and this is why it was so heavily edited because she was hawking the American Riviera Orchard during the show. Now it's the As Ever brand. And tomorrow, please join me with Pidina because we have an explosive thing to show you tomorrow during our live. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Meghan Markle really wants to ruin Harry. She really hates that man, and we're gonna show you proof that she's been trying to get rid of him since 2022, just like I said it back in my video in 2022, when I said that Meghan had been shopping around for movies and book deals for Harry in 2022. And everybody called me crazy. And then it turns out that it was true. So tune in for the live tomorrow. But isn't it yummy that Ted Sarandos telling Meghan Markle, we're not going to distribute your goods. Her brand is not registered. It hasn't even been published in the Gazette. And I hope this clarifies this for you guys. And her labels are not, this is why her labels only have that little thing because she doesn't have a barcode. She doesn't put where it comes from. And it is illegal in the United States to sell to consumers products that are not FDA approved, especially food. So, do you think that Ted Sarandos did a good thing by ending her contract? Oh, she was crying. No, no, it's the hateful people, but my trademark is registered. Megan thinks that Ted Sarandos doesn't have people like me, that I'm just a 56-year-old woman and I went online and it tells you all the story you need to know. What is she going to do now? Because we know that that fake website is not working, that nothing sold out because there was nothing to sell. I mean, this is too juicy. And please watch the video that you're going to see here at the end here because you're going to know, you want to watch my interview with Mr. Kevin Blatt, who saw that infamous sex tape that Meghan Markle had and did. Yeah, it's mind blowing. So once again, thank you for everything, beautiful people.